A 9-second pit stop for gas, and Lorenzen's out again. Lund's hanging on to that lead with Jarrett tracking him. Time's crucial now. Will Lorenzen be able to get back his lead? Jarrett, on the 197th lap, he needs gas. Now, Tiny, it's up to your gas tank. Lorenzen's fought after him, though, but it's a three-cornered race because Jarrett is back again. Lorenzen's pit crew have their fingers crossed, but it's Tiny with Lorenzen right behind. There's the white flag. Will Tiny's gas hold out? His pit crew's with him all the way. But Lorenzen and Jarrett haven't given up. Yes, sir, a duel right to the finish. And it's Tiny Lund, the long shot. Winner over Fred Lorenzen with Ned Jarrett third, all three driving 63 Fords. As Tiny, now out of gas, has to coast into the winner's circle. He took a big chance, but one less pit stop made the difference. Good job, Tiny. You deserved it. And
Petty slides into the pit. An engine failure robbing him of a chance to repeat his 500 victory of last year. And teammate Tiny Lund pits two out of gas. Mario Andretti, with a caution guaranteeing no change in position on the track, is only a few turns away from being the first USAC driver ever to win the NASCAR-sponsored 500. And he takes the checker under the yellow with Lorenzen second, James Hilton third, Tiny Lund fourth. Mario led 112 laps of the 200-lap race, a sure record spoiled by the 9 caution flag. The lead swapped hands 36 times among 9 men, but Mario earns the $43,000 first prize. He's jubilant.
And here's the winner of the 9th annual Daytona 500, Mario Andretti. Congratulations, Mario. You must be a happy boy.
Oh, beautiful. I'm so happy I can't stand it.
Well, it was one of the most thrilling races we've ever watched. What was it like behind the wheel?
Well, it was a lot of work because I was never able to shake away from anyone except toward the end. I broke the draft and I was able to go on, but we were together and, well, I was never sure of anything until the very last lap, really.
It was a real hornet's nest during the early going, Mario.
He's taking his run at Pete Hamilton right here, going into turn number 3. Can he hold it?
He went very low there. Boy, oh boy, they're really at it now.
Look out!
Pearson's in trouble.
He almost lost it. He almost lost it. David Pearson was out of shape, almost sideways. But he fought back. Tremendous strength, and the white flag is flying. Pete Hamilton has the lead, traveling at better than 186 miles an hour. A remarkable story for the young man from Massachusetts. And it appears that David Pearson has lost momentum, perhaps has lost the will to really try all out again, though I find that hard to believe because he is one of the great competitors in the history of NASCAR racing. We are watching two great competitors right here. Pete Hamilton in the petty blue Plymouth Superbird, leading and heading for the checkered flag. And David Pearson running right behind him, closing in to second place, and he'll hold that position, no question about it. And Pete Hamilton has won his first major NASCAR victory. The Daytona 500. David Pearson is second in a Ford, and Bobby Allison third in a Dodge.
Cope driving the race of his career, stays in second place. The Spanaway Washington campaigner moves in again on number 3, Earnhardt.
And look at it moving up here. That Purelator sponsored car. Purelator is being sold now by its parent company because it doesn't fit in the scheme of things. And here it is running second in the Daytona 500, maybe winning it.
The white flag coming down to Dale Earnhardt.
1 lap to go. Does anybody have anything left to cope with the man in black?
Here's what's going to happen. Maybe. I thought Terry Labonte was going to try to move down and take over second place, and if he does, that'll just open it up for Earnhardt to move away. We'll see. Naturally, every one of them wants to gain a position, whether it's from 4th to 3rd or whatever, but if they do get side by side, it'll help Earnhardt.
This is the half a lap to go.
4-car shootout to decide it all. Dale Earnhardt.
Here comes Cope down on the inside.
Whoa.
Earnhardt has problems.
Slopping back. Something is amiss. Here comes the field driving for the finish. And on the outside, it is car number 10, Derek Cope. Something amiss on the Earnhardt car. Coming to the line. It's Labonte pulling up, and an amazing finish. The Whitcomb Racing Team has won it.
Unbelievable.
Morgan way up on the banking. Story is right here. The 500 to be decided. Will it be a new winner? In the 36th running of this race, Sterling Marlin.
Terry Labonte has lost the draft of Mark Martin. I don't think he has much of a chance. Martin has probably lost the draft of these two cars. Looks like it might be one of these or another car going slowly down the backstretch has run out of fuel as well. And it's Mark Martin.
We have Martin.
Mark Martin run out of fuel.
The Fords are not getting the mileage the Chevrolets are getting.
But one is.
White flag.
Robert Yates, number 28, is still there. Last lap to decide it all. Sterling Marlin stays first. Ernie Irvan in second. Back straightaway final time.
It's between these two cars. Has Troy Aikman brought Sterling some luck?
We'll see.
Can Ernie Irvan pass him on this last lap, this last turn?
Into turn 3. Sterling Marlin in front. Ernie Irvan closing ground. Here they come down the stretch for the final time. It is Sterling Marlin in the lead. Down to the inside comes the 28. Coming to the line. Sterling Marlin's going to win it. Ernie Irvan, who left the Morgan McClure ride to go with the 28 team of Robert Yates, is defeated by that team, and Sterling Marlin wins his first Winston Cup victory in the greatest race of them.
The lead changed for the 49th time. Michael Waltrip moved out front, racing for his first Cup win in 463 attempts.
Michael Waltrip leads the Daytona 500. Sterling Marlin in the fastest Dodge, and those two Earnhardts are right behind him. And outside pole sitter Stacy Compton, 92, is in that pack as well. And the laps wind down. 10 to go.
Waltrip hung on in the final lap with traffic behind him.
3 wide behind them.
You got him, Mikey. You got him, man. You got him. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Mikey! All right! Get it! All right!
Michael Waltrip wins.
All right! The television dream come true.
After 463 starts, Michael Waltrip won the dream, the 2001 Daytona 500. He was greeted by a joyous pit crew, all unaware of what unfolded in turn 4.
Right on him. Looks like Tony and Mark might have I don't know if they got enough time to get back up there or not. I don't think they do.
Dale Jr. checked and released at the infield care center. They'll face the white flag when they come around to decide the 53rd Daytona 500. Rookie Trevor Bayne in his second Sprint Cup start will lead them to a white flag with Bobby Labonte. Here comes Kurt Busch and Juan Montoya. Carl Edwards in 5th.
And we know Kurt Busch and Montoya is going to make a move. DW, when will they make it?
I don't think they're going to make it till turn 4. I mean, we keep hearing about I'm a set and duck when I'm leading this thing. So I guess that makes it 21, a set and duck right now. But we'll see here. That 22 knows how to win from that position. That's where he won the Bud Shootout from.
Edwards and Gilliland down to the inside, trying to...
Where did that 34 come from?
Trying to spoil the party.
Oh, my gosh.
They spoiled the party for Kurt Busch and Montoya, and here they come through turn 4.
Gilliland, former pole sitter of the 500. Edwards has room underneath. Now he pushes Trevor Bayne.
It's over. Trevor Bayne is going to win the Daytona 500.
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Trevor Bayne, 20 years old.
Are you kidding me? What? That was awesome. That was awesome, Trevor. You are the man, buddy. You are the man. Everybody coming inside, congratulating you here. Oh, God.
Saw Leonard Wood down on pit road where he stood in '76 when Pearson won it. There's Leonard, who with Glenn and Delano, they're the Wood brothers. Oh, my goodness. First win in... White flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Okay, now these guys, their job, if you're Austin Dillon, one of those
Watch
guys.
this run Kevin Harvick has on the bottom.
Now the bottom's going to go to the outside. They're all trying to build that run that Keselowski did.
Here goes the 3 car.
Will Dillon have help? No, they come down to block. Logano goes back up. Keselowski with him. McDowell in tow. Dillon on the bottom.
The run's on top. Oh! Teammates.
Around they go in a hard crash. Kyle Busch.
Larson.
Caution is out.
Bubba Wallace is in this. Austin Cindric. Hard hit by Kyle Busch.
Caution's out. McDowell is first to the line, but will have to go back to the moment of caution, which ends the race. Let's repeat. All drivers involved in that horrendous crash in turn 3 have climbed from their cars and appear to be okay.
Yeah, that's great news, because when I saw Kyle Busch go in, there was such a yeah, that's some fans cheered for that. Flying the American flag on the helmet.
Chase Elliott second, Austin Dillon third. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin trying to three-peat, completes the top 5 unofficially. Ross Chastain is 6th. Ryan Preece, Jamie McMurray 8th. Corey LaJoie, Kyle Larson, your top 10. What a long time coming for Michael McDowell. Here's Jamie Little.
First career win. You're a Daytona 500 champion.
I just can't believe it. Just got to thank God. So many years just grinding it out and hoping for an opportunity like this. Got to thank Love's Travel Stop, Speedco, Bob Jenkins for giving me this opportunity. I'm so thankful. Such a great way to get a first victory at Daytona 500. Are you kidding me?
Way up high to block Ryan Blaney, and at the line, Cindric beats Bubba Wallace by half a car length, and they crash going into turn 1.
This race never disappoints.
No, it does not.